Alright guys, we have about 5 minutes, alright? Hi Jake, I want to ask you, how do you be embracing the Puerto Rican culture? They're naming you Canelo, we see you with the mask here, in Puerto Rico out loud. How do you embrace Puerto Rican culture living here the last few years?
Man, just going to the beach all the time, like having fun. Everyone here likes to fight and drive fast. So these are exactly my type of people.
El Gallo de Dorado. A lot of people expect a lot of from this fight. You have been prepared for a long time. What do you think you have to adjust in these few hours before you go to the ring and fight?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really crazy crowd. I think everyone's going to be super, super loud. So it's about not letting the nerves and adrenaline get to you. Amanda, let's go. So yeah, just staying calm is going to be the key for this fight. Well, you know, it means a lot, but mostly the people here are so grateful for it, and they love the sport as much as I do. So I know the gyms are going to be put to use, and hopefully the next Amanda Serrano can be built from one of the gyms around the island, and it just means a lot to be able to give back.
You are giving Amanda the big stage. How does that feel?
It feels good, you know, there's a little pressure off of my shoulders, but that's what she deserves. It's her home island, and she's the star here. You hear how loud everyone gets for her, and that's what she deserves. Man, I didn't really know what to expect. I guess I just was, I don't know, just myself, and yeah, just wanted to do an event here for the longest time. I met with one of the head people at the Pro Boxing Commission, and he was like, hey man, we haven't had a fight here in decades, like we need your help. And so we just eventually made it happen, and it took a lot of work and some adjustments and things, but I think now moving forward you're going to see a lot more fights here.
Jake, just out of interest, we see Amanda Serrano on the main event. She's always flirted with a fight with Katie Taylor. We know Katie Taylor's obviously promoted by Eddie Hearn. Yourself and Eddie have always gone back and forth now, but where it stands now, what's your relationship like with Eddie Hearn, and what do you sort of think of him at this moment?
Well, you know, I think he's a typical person in boxing, you know, says a lot, promises a lot, but doesn't deliver. His mouth is bigger than everything else he does, and basically we've been trying to make that fight happen, all the negotiations, everything, and it's just really difficult to work with them. So it is what it is, but obviously Amanda wants the rematch, so we're still going to try to make it happen. And besides our differences, I'd love to figure it out with them. It takes two parties to make a deal. So
Jake, it's been a year since, about a year since you lost to Tommy Fury. How much have you grown since then? And is that rematch still on the table for yourself?
Yeah, for sure. You know, I think it has to happen at some point. But I'm a completely different man, a completely different boxer. You know, so much can change in a year, and I encourage everyone at home to really feel that. And you can become a whole new person, a whole new everything, and that's really what happened in my life. So it feels a lot longer than a year ago for me.
Right here,
Jake, it's Puerto Rican Kid KG with FightHype. 2 questions for you. I know you don't want to look past Ryan Borland, but is there a bigger fight in boxing than you versus Canelo?
Man, I don't think so. Yeah, it's got to be top 5, and I think it will happen at some point. I've been talking about that for a couple of years now. Canelo's brought it up, so it makes sense. And he's coming to the end of his career where he's going to want to make a lot of money. He left PBC, so Canelo, once again, I want to fight you, brother. Let's make it happen. You can run, but you can't hide.